There is a doorway that does not knock, it bursts open. That is the nature of psychedelics. Where meditation whispers and prayer knocks politely with clean hands, psychedelics break down the front door. No invitation, no preparation. One moment you are wrapped in the safe cocoon of ordinary thought. The next you are outside of yourself, naked before the infinite. This is why the ancients approached them with reverence, and why the careless often stumble. Psychedelics are not casual tools. They are spiritual accelerants, wild cards in the grand game. Unlike slow paths that sand away the ego gently over years, psychedelics rip through it in hours. They are not interested in whether you're ready. Shamans, mystics, initiates, they all knew this. They approached these medicines as sacred, not drugs, not party favors, keys, dangerous and divine. They surrounded them with ritual, with guardianship, with lineage. They knew some doors, once opened, could not be shut again easily. They knew not every realm welcomed visitors. To grasp the nature of hallucinations, you must understand what breaks in the moment the medicine begins to flow. The mind in daily life is a masterful editor. It filters existence through thick veils, cultural stories, learned biases, survival instincts. It creates a world of order from infinite chaos, a reality tunnel through which we can function without drowning in sensation. But psychedelics dissolve the tunnel. They turn off the editors. When that filtering collapses, raw perception floods in. The mind, desperate to make sense of the torrent, reaches for the symbolic. It weaves together archetypes, patterns, and metaphors as a way to stabilize the overwhelming experience. So you do not see random hallucinations. You see meaning, projected through the language of dreams. Sacred geometry unfurls like cosmic architecture. Serpents dance as primal wisdom personified. Beings emerge clothed in symbolic flesh. They are not illusions in the sense of nonsense. They are translations. Stories your consciousness crafts to interface with energies too vast for ordinary perception. And yet, the question echoes in every psychonaut's heart. Are these entities real? There are many lenses through which this can be viewed. From the materialist perspective, the answer is simple and dismissive. No, they say. These are neural misfires. Neural circuits loop in on themselves. Patterns emerge where none exist. The brain, without the stabilizing hand of the ego, conjures figments from chaos. Yet Carl Jung would offer something subtler. From the depth psychological view, these entities are real in the way dreams are real. They are archetypes, universal patterns imprinted in the collective unconscious. They exist beyond the personal, yet do not possess independent will. They are masks of meaning, faces worn by the impersonal forces shaping human experience. The esoteric and magical view steps even deeper into the abyss. Here, not all entities are merely projections. Some are autonomous. Spirits, egregores, astral beings, they exist within the subtle planes, interacting with humans when conditions permit. Some are ancient intelligences. Some are co-created by collective belief and psychic energy. Psychedelics become the key that allows the traveler to enter their realms and engage face-to-face. Yet the mystical view overturns even this. From the highest vantage, all beings, even you and I, are but fleeting ripples in the great dreaming mind of the One. Nothing exists independently. All arises and dissolves within consciousness. Thus, psychedelic entities are as real as you are, conditional, relative, participatory. They exist through the meeting point of self and other, dreamer and dream. Some are mere echoes, shadows cast by your own unconscious mind. Others possess autonomy, roaming the landscapes of the astral or subtle worlds. Both exist within the same grand tapestry. You are never hallucinating nothing. Every vision comes from somewhere, speaks to something. The key is in discernment. Not all dream characters are benevolent or wise. Some are tricksters, parasites, or fractured shards of psyche. The ancient maxim holds true here. By their fruits you will know them. Do they guide you toward clarity, alignment, and truth? Or do they mire you in confusion, obsession, and fragmentation? This alone reveals their true nature. To dance with psychedelics is to speak the language of consciousness without translation. They strip away the veneer of agreed-upon reality and expose the symbolic core. You see geometrical and fractal patterns because reality itself is recursive. You encounter mythic beings because your psyche organizes experience through story. You dissolve into infinite paradox because that is the true face of existence when stripped of masks. The beings you meet, aliens, elves, gods, jesters, may not be real in the pedestrian sense, but they are true as emissaries of forces your limited mind can only comprehend through metaphor. Whether self-generated or autonomous, they are doors to insight or descent. So how to walk this path with wisdom and not folly? Psychedelics demand respect. They are not toys, they are initiators. If approached naively, they can unmake you. If approached reverently, they can reshape you into something closer to wholeness. To take them is to gamble with your psyche. Know this, and proceed only if called deeply. Intention is your compass. Enter with clarity. Seek healing, communion, revelation, but never escapism or thrill. The medicine responds to your innermost desire, whether spoken or secret. It mirrors you back to yourself. Set and setting form your vessel. Your mindset must be calm, open, and surrendered. Fear and instability breed chaotic voyages. Your environment must be safe, familiar, and free from intrusion. Light, sound, and energy shape the path. Chaos outside summons chaos within. A trip-sitter is your anchor in stormy seas. A sober, trusted presence who can hold space and intervene only if truly needed. They are not there to guide the trip, but to protect the traveler. Grounding before and after is wise. Fasting, meditation, and reflection prepare the vessel. Integration, walking, breathing, journaling, seals what was opened. Without closing, spiritual leaking can occur. You may feel unrooted, foggy, and prey to subtle intrusions. Know your medicine. Mushrooms are not DMT. LSD is not mescaline. Each substance carries a spirit and intention of its own. Respect dosages. The edge between visionary and overwhelming is razor thin. Start low. Learn slowly. No shortcut bypasses the cost of wisdom. Avoid stacking substances unless deeply experienced. Mixing threads weaves unstable patterns. Every path is sacred alone. Finally, honor the gatekeepers. Even if you walk without a shaman, carry their reverence. Ask permission inwardly before entering the realms. Offer gratitude upon return. The beings of these realms respect the respectful. What opens must close. Some journeys tear open channels that remain sensitive long after the trip ends. Without proper closing rituals, psychic fragmentation can haunt the unwary. Diet, ritual, silence, and stillness all help seal the portal. Never forget, psychedelics are tools, not crutches. They are maps, not destinations. They reveal, but they do not transform. Only your choices, your daily actions, and your return to integration can do that. Take the vision, but walk the path. Use the key, but do not worship the key. Respect the mirror, but return to yourself. This is the way of the wise. In the end, psychedelics are neither saviors nor devils. They are accelerants. They reveal what is hidden. They amplify what is silent. They magnify the sublime and the grotesque alike. They are as dangerous as they are divine. And like all sacred fires, they ask for nothing but take everything unreal. They burn through ego, story, and mask, until all that remains is what was always there, the silent ember of what you truly are. The question is never whether the fire is real, but whether you are ready to be seen in its light. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.